All right, greetings, adventurers, and welcome to GrowedUpGeek Gaming, your home for narrative and roleplay focused Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition live play campaigns. It's Wednesday night, which means we are here with our high level limited campaign Dynasty of Dragons. Tonight we present episode 22, A Dynasty Corrupted. But before we get to that, let's meet our amazing cast. We'll do a quick recap and then we will jump right in to our show tonight. I'll start. I'm Manny at GrowedUpGeek on your social media, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, and YouTube. If you like what we do here, give us a like, follow, subscribe, high five, fist bump, consent given, pat on the butt, anything to show your support. We are live Tuesday and Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern Time for what's going to be What Lurks Below, a special limited campaign starting next Tuesday, presented by our good friend of the channel, Sam, where I get to be a player for a little while, so yay. Wednesday night, 7 p.m., this exact show, Dynasty of Dragons, and premiering this week, we're doing a new late night Friday mini-series, Legacy of Blood. It's going to be about 4 to 6 episodes, a little Drow family tale, so we are very, very excited about that. New videos are uploaded to YouTube Mondays, Tuesdays, and soon to be Thursdays, 2 in the afternoon. So give us a sub over there as well. I think that's it. Enough about me. Let us get to our amazing cast. Let us start. Let's see. Who had the most? Let's start with Umdar. Spent a little time last week exploring the mansion, but also we're kind of in charge of chasing the runaway wizard. Tell us a little bit about Umdar and how she's feeling in this weird mansion that can only get weirder.
Yeah, Umdar is definitely playing hostage keeper right now with a strong arm. Strong arming this really inconvenient clone around at this point. He's been quite troublesome, especially in the arena of keeping us tipped off to what might be around the corner and what rooms to go into and to not go into. So, yeah, Umdar's not going to let this guy sneak off again.
Okay. All right. Let us slide over to our paladin. Raz, feeling a little under the weather today. Thanks for trooping it out. So you were the first to always say that you're going to regret rescuing the wizard when you did those many sessions ago. He hasn't exactly turned on you, but he hasn't really done anything really helpful. We still stick into that. And then tell us about Daemion.
Yeah, I feel like this is par for the course. He's learned at this point that trust should be given out very, very sparingly. And, I mean, yeah, he saw this coming. He's not necessarily trying to kill us or anything, but he's definitely not all too concerned with what happens to us either. And that's not fun after escorting this guy for several days. And I think at least 2 separate occasions, literally saving his life. He's just
bringing him back from the dumbs.
Like, he's so sick of this crap. But he's finally made it to the mansion. Hopefully, we can deal with whatever the problem is here and get the hell out of this hellhole of a country.
Okay. Yeah, we have spent almost a third of the campaign here. So, yeah, Faye, we've had fun, but we out. All right, let's slide over to our cleric. A lot of banditry encountered right in Gibbs' kind of ideological wheelhouse. Confronted now with said bandits. You ready to just go nuts and just... Is theft the same as like banditry? Is there a difference to Gibb?
Well, Gibb the intern is very excited about being in here and smacking some heads. Banditry is pretty nasty, but the high. It's really like the high. Like Gibbs, his real focus is like on the highway,
protecting
right?
travelers.
Like yeah.
Okay.
I mean, he knows that there's shitty people everywhere, right?
Big
But
fan.
he's here. He's not gonna split hairs over it, and he's gonna do what he needs to do.
All right. Very good. All right. And last and not least, we come to friend of the channel, One Shot All-Star, and today, birthday boy and Bardlock. Happy birthday, homie. Glad you decided to spend your birthday with us, man. That's really kind of humbling. Thanks, man.
One of the best ways to do it.
Appreciate it. All right, so Banquo, this kind of little plot line has been very focused on kind of your motivation. You're here. So far, is the mansion what you thought it would be, for better or worse? And then, are you still hoping to? Is there still hope that you might find like something?
Yeah, well, it's absolutely what I kind of expected. I figure this mansion was probably at one point full of all sorts of wizardy traps, but since it's been ransacked over and over and we're just picking up the leftovers, I'm sure most of those traps have already been sprung, which is fine. Better them than us, but yeah, I am still holding out hope that there is some sort of secret vault or other kind of things stashed away for us to still get my mitts on.
All right. That's our amazing cast. Our friend Robin could not be with us again this week. We miss them as always, and we will keep them abreast with clever memes and the such in our Discord, which is always the fun way to communicate. All right. That is our cast. Last session, 2 weeks ago, the party finally arrived at the Crazy Wizard's mansion to a confrontation of the wizards from Aglarond, constantly on the search for scrolls to feed their mageocracy, as well as a series of bandits who are robbing the place and don't want anything to happen. Would you cast to incapacitate everybody?
What was that?
Would you cast to
Hypnotic pattern.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Hypnotic pattern.
After successfully hitting everybody, everybody failed. The party, not really willing to expend resources, deal with the wild magic, or just as a way of switching things up, loaded all of the wizards and all of the bandits into the wagon. Yeah, that's where they all are.
Locked in tight.
Okay. With a spiritual weapon outside, just in case they get loose. One of the most secure places probably on the property. So with their ingenuity, they dispelled of one of the big combat encounters by locking everybody in the wagon. Began to explore the first floor of the mansion. Managed to discover a room with 3 centaurs living in it, but not naturally occurring, we'll say, with the words "I answered" written on the wall. Explored the kitchen with some distracted thieves, where one of them perpetrated as the intern. I totally forgot about that. Thank you. With the words "It called" scribbled on the walls, as well as a room containing one of the magical traps where the arcane bursts of energy smashed into the house, which Umdar set off, yes? The big crystal sphere?
Yes, that was Umdar who got hit with that bolt of magic.
And as well as a dining room with some bandits in it who were eating that the party managed to distract and kind of get away from. All the while exploring the mansion, their companion, Teleron, was moving around before suddenly making like a clear run for it. The party followed, got to a room with a kind of magical glyph on the floor, stepped through, and that's where we ended our session last week. So we will begin tonight, episode 22 of Dynasty of Dragons, A Dynasty Corrupted. Teleron, Umdar, you still had like a grip on him, right?
Yes.
Okay, walked him the whole way in. Okay.
Yep.
One by one, everybody makes their way onto the glyph into this little room. I forgot how to use the owlbear. Familiar with the... Oh, darn it. With the feelings of being teleported, it was just like that. That was motherfucker. And oops. Hold on. 1 second, sorry. I lost the wizard. Maybe I should get rid of tokens after I'm done using them. And not have like 400. There he goes. All right. Okay, let's do this. All right. Find yourself in a very cramped, confined space. Everything seems otherwise normal. The only real illumination in the room is coming from the glyph at your feet. Let me find...
Manny, I can't actually see the room that...
Yes. Yes. Let me...
Ah, okay.
Is it the one with the green stuff? This one?
No.
Oh, then no, I can't see it either.
Okay. It is actually this one.
Hey.
There we are.
So find yourself in this cramped space. Talaran's still trying to like squirm his way free. Just outside this room is what you probably came for. It's probably well guarded. We need to be careful.
Where's the door in this room? Is it to the south?
It's going to be in the southeast corner. It is right here.
Got it.
Nice, yeah.
Into the
Southwest.
hallway. Okay.
Okay. Hold on 1 second.
All right. Do we want to march him out of here? Hold him out like a human shield? Or do we want to try to sneakily creep out on our own and clear the way for him, but really just incidentally in front of him?
Manny, are we still in initiative order?
Yeah, that's what I was just doing is to get everybody in the correct order. All right, so Gibbs actually at the top of initiative. You're all in this room. Umdar kind of struggling. Your relative for your movement, we'll start it from like leaving the door, not like your position in the room. So yeah, so Gib, you're going to be first to act, and like I said, if you want to leave the room, we'll start your movement speed at the door.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I'm going to quietly,
Okay.
as I can, open up the door and peek out.
All right.
And now, did Daemion? I can't recall. Did Daemion tell us what he saw through his familiar when he went scanning the second floor?
Not that I found anything of particular value.
Okay.
So I'm not really sure what is specifically you're asking about.
Well, yeah. I mean, just
Lots of dead clones. Did you see any wizards?
I did mention bodies.
okay, but no.
What you can see right now is what I
But-
saw.
Okay, fair enough. All right, yeah. So I'm gonna just slowly open up the door.
Okay.
And step out.
You're going to see a hallway kind of continuing in front of you. At the end of it, a door on your left,
Mm-hmm.
okay, which will be right here.
Okay.
And then
yeah, this guy. Oops, sorry.
Okay.
At the top. I mean, this is a live dude.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna see because I might actually just.
He's gonna be up here, like attending to one of these bodies.
Okay.
So his back's actually going to be to you.
Okay. So I'm actually just going to move across the hall then.
Okay.
As quietly as I can. And then I'm pretty sure I can make it to that door there. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna make it to the door.
Okay.
And I'm gonna like jiggle the knob. Can I open it?
It is unlocked.
Okay. I'm gonna
yeah,
quietly and cautiously as possible, open up that door and peek inside.
Okay. As you do, just as the door opens, like just enough to clear the actual door opening, you're going to see a dead body, blood on the floor, and then what appears to be like a hallway that just curves around with the kind of features of the building, and then immediately to your left, as you open the door, right here, is going to be a door.
Okay. So are any of my compatriots looking out the door that I just came out of? Like, can I see, do I have a line of sight with any of them?
You can see anybody who would be in like in the door.
Okay. So I'm just going to make some like hand signals being like, dude up there, door down here, all clear.
Okay. All right. Anything else? You good?
That's it for me for now.
Okay. Banquo.
All right. Seeing him go that way. Yeah, I think I'll just follow. Let me double check on my spell slots real quick. I've got most of them running low on medium level ones, so I won't cast any spells for now. Plus, also, fireball. Fireball and or sheep. So he'll do a teen comedy stealth roll across the hallway and follow Gib, and also seeing the dead body, I'll turn to the room we were just in and wave down Tess, Umdar, or Daemion. And
can't you talk to them? Do you have telepathic speech, or
no? That's in our other game.
Okay, never mind. I'm crossing the streams in this one.
I feel you. So yeah, I will, point down to the ground, do a thumb across the throat, and that'll end my turn. I guess I'll try to perceive. Do I see anything else? Or do I notice anything in the hallway?
Nothing, either in the hallway you and Gib are currently in, or as you look down, like the one that curves.
Okay.
Yeah. Except for the obvious, like the dead wizard.
Yeah. Yet another dead our guy. So I guess I'll use my action to dash back and look down this other hallway where Nick the gamer can see this token, but can Banquo see him?
Yeah, you're going to see his back's going to be to you. Looks like he might be either rifling through like their stuff or like helping to drag bodies.
Okay. And then I'll point to the rest of my party. That'll be it. That'll be my turn.
Okay. Daemion, got a little assessment you've seen firsthand through Thorn. What's going on? Banquo and Gib have opened up another door. More dead bodies. What would you like to do?
Well, I think we left these guys alone long enough. Gave us time to deal with the stuff on the lower floor, but things are starting to unravel anyway.
Oh boy, here I go killing again.
Something like that.
Oh boy, oh boy.
For now, he's gonna move up the hall quietly, and then press himself into this sort of entryway to get a little bit of cover as he tries to stay out of sight until he can ambush them next turn.
It is actually the wizard's turn, or the assassin's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're gonna see Banquo, are you hugged up against that corner, like trying to peer around?
Yeah.
Daemion, are you just pressed up against it, or are you trying to peek too? I'm guessing you're muted.
Damn it. I don't know how else to describe it, but yeah, just like that.
If you just want to say, I was say, if you want to say Solid Snake, I got you.
That one works. Okay,
Thank you.
I was thinking Sam Fisher, but
that was yes. Okay, then yes. Okay, we're there. Both of you are gonna see like the body that they've been occupying themselves with. They're gonna pick it up and start to like drag it down the hallway, out of everybody's view. All right, cool. Umdar, it is you.
I can't keep holding on to this guy. I'm gonna need to find some rope. Is anyone in the party carrying rope?
I believe everybody probably is.
Are you yelling that out like down the hall?
Hey!
I probably whispered it to you guys as you were wandering out of the room.
Before you go, leave me some rope.
Yeah, so I didn't have rope in my equipment, but if someone else says they have some, I'll grab a length of it, and I'm not just gonna tie up the wizard. I'm gonna more or less hog tie him and gag him.
Okay. Kinky.
And
does he just let you?
Oh
He's into
no!
that kind of thing.
Oh no! Stop. Tighter. What?
He's getting into it.
and then I'm gonna throw him over my shoulder.
Okay.
And walk to. Well, does it seem like? I mean, yeah, I'll walk to the door and say like, where should I, kind of shrug my shoulders and what direction should I be following Gib, or should I be heading up the hall? Where are we going? We still exploring?
Are you you got him over his shoulder? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
At this point, someone should just shove him in the bag of holding.
We can leave it open a crack, right? So get some air.
Well, I think it's what, 10 minutes. He won't die.
We gotta be quick about this, bro. I didn't poke holes in the bag of holding for our wizard. When him start stinking up the joint.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to that.
Who's got it?
Do we need him?
Gib has it.
I'm gonna pull the gag down for a moment and just say, is this necessary? There's no security system in here that can take care of these guys quickly.
It's probably been disarmed. There was a lot of us here. That was our security system.
All right. Well, I will with him over my shoulder. Yeah, I guess I'll make my way to the corner here and kind of put him down so I can peek around the corner.
You're gonna see them dragging. If you're gonna peek around, you're gonna see them dragging bodies.
I describe what I'm seeing to my captive, and I say, "What? Do you have any idea why they'd be collecting the clone bodies?"
Just to clean up. There should be way more of them here.
Of who?
Of us. And he's gonna, like, as best he can while confined, gesture, about himself. Us.
Where would they be if they're not dead and they're still here? Where would you expect to find them in this place?
Maybe locked in a room. Locked in Alpha's study.
Where's the study?
Right here, and he's gonna nudge, like, basically the room right next to where you are.
Okay, so the one that I have my back against while I'm trying to peek around the corner here?
Yes.
Okay. What do you think? What do you think, Daemion? Should I make the first move? Start taking these guys out so we can get into that study?
I don't know, man. I don't even know what's behind any of these doors.
A little bit.
Umdar's getting pretty impatient, so she's gonna engage.
Okay.
Let's see. If I have the movement, I'd be slowed a little bit, right?
He's a wizard. He's kind of spindly.
Okay.
Would be halved while grappling something.
Oh, okay.
You know what? I'm gonna wait because I think between needing to take, I'm not gonna have enough movement for one, and I've already spent kind of an action tying him up and talking to him, so I will end my turn.
All right. Gib, back to the top. Everybody seems to be pouring out of the room in various directions. What would you like to do?
Well, first, are we doing anything for Tess?
Yes-ish. Tess is going to stick close to Daemion.
Okay. Well, Gibbs' curiosity is going to get the better of him. He wants to check out this door here.
Okay.
He's gonna peek his head in very quietly.
A very lavish, what you might assume to be the master bedroom of the mansion. Everything's looks fine, nothing damaged or anything. It is very dusty.
Dusty.
Yeah, like a uniform level of dust, save for like a couple of footprints and a couple of other little marks. But it doesn't look like it's been disturbed in a very long time.
Okay, and nobody that I can see in here.
No.
Is it? Are these bodies that are on the map actually there?
Yes.
Or are they?
Are there bodies in here? I have a post-it note. Okay, yeah, so there's going to be 2 bodies. Sorry, they're hidden behind a note.
So, like, so in terms of, like, dust and time, does it look like they've kind of been killed alongside all the others?
Yes.
Recently? Or,
yeah,
okay.
They are not dusty. The bodies haven't decomposed in any kind of way.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
They appear, the tracks that run through the room appear to belong to them. Like, they're very distinct.
Okay. I'm actually just gonna move into the room.
Okay.
And look for anything of interest, magical items, or something that the thieves might have missed. Just anything of note. It doesn't look like the thieves spent much time in here, but that doesn't mean that they kind of saw everything that was
Okay.
in here. So, do you want me to
give
roll?
give me an investigation check.
Sure. All right. Why was it not? Why did it not roll here? Oh, there we go. Not much. A 4?
Okay. You will see something on the wall written in what appears to be blood in a very disturbing and uneven font with the words, "It called."
Okay. Now, I recognize that from the other room, but is it like in the same kind of
Handwriting?
handwriting, penmanship?
Yes.
Same blood type?
Say, with the black light on it.
He's like licking it, being like, eh.
Oh, AB negative.
A little
That's
iron
rare.
deficient.
Yeah. Yeah.
Slightly anemic.
Yeah. Okay.
But nothing else. Everything else appears
It's just too covered in dust to make any
really,
sense of it.
really know anything. The the blood on the wall is pretty standoutish.
Yeah. Okay. So that was 25 feet. So I'm gonna, I guess, take my dash, and come back out.
Okay. All right.
That'll be it.
All right, Banquo. We are getting to the part where I imagine you're going to want to smash things. Umdar and the Wizard are right up in the corner. Daemion and Tess tucked into the little alcove themselves. What would you like to do?
Was Umdar able to kind of indicate, or was I able to hear the conversation indicating that there are enemies down the hallway and that Umdar wishes to break some shit? I guess I'm more asking Umdar. Would you have indicated to us, like, let's lay the smack down? You're muted, Tim.
I mean, you can see. Well, I've put down the wizard.
Yeah.
He's all tied up and gagged, and you can see that I'm like got my fist raised, and I'm doing my routine of making sure that my gauntlets and my wide belt are nice and positioned properly, because I'm about to do some ass whooping.
All right. Well, I'm gonna lay down the red carpet for your ass whooping. I'm gonna do a couple of spy rolls down the hallway, and
Do a
once
barrel
I
roll.
see, huh?
Do a barrel roll.
Yeah. Once I get around the corner and I see this schmuck, I am going to give him the old 1-2, and by 1-2 I mean 3-6. I'm going to hit him with all of the Eldritch Blasts that I have. Now, I fear what you heard was I'm going to hit him with a lot of Eldritch Blasts. What I said was I'm going to hit him with all the Eldritch Blasts that I have.
Okay.
The first one's going to be a crit.
Okay.
Oh, damn. My new dice make a funny sound whenever they crit. And the second one will be a 29.
Yes.
Damn, I gotta turn that off. And the last one will be only a 17.
Yes.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, and then one more for the crit d10s. And that'll be plus 15. So that'll be 38.
Woo.
38 force damage. And why not? I'm going to also invoke my repelling blast, and I'm just going to pummel him into what looks to be some sort of sconce.
Okay. Boom.
Is it a pointy sconce?
Yeah.
Smash into it. you kind of caught him from behind as he's trying to like pick up a body. Smash in. I'm going to, in fact, say he's knocked prone, tripped over a body.
In that case, I will, as my bonus action, look back at. Was it Daemion that was right after me in the initiative?
Yes. I know. Yes. Sorry.
Okay. I'm gonna look back to Daemion and say, we've been sneaking around enough. Time to do some violent stuff. And I will give you one. Actually, it might be my last bardic inspiration. And that'll end my turn.
All right. Daemion, it is you.
Well, unfortunately, these guys have moved a little bit since the last time I had to do something. So, not a lot of options right now. So I think I'm just going to dash to get into position once I grab the correct token. There we go. And also I'm going to have Thorn start making his way to us, just in case we need his assistance.
Okay. All righty then. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. The assassins, having been hit with an Eldritch Blast, tripping over a body, and now having a paladin like absolutely roll up on them, they're going to turn around, get this weird kind of like crazy look in their eye, and they are going to take 2 short sword slashes at Daemion. Come on. Okay, they're going to miss both times by a lot. A 9 and a 12. Oh, I lost my d20. All right. This one's going to come down, do the same thing. It's going to miss there, so nicely done. That one's going to stay. That's going to be it for the assassins. Umdar, it is you. We now have 2 members of the Thieves Guild. I keep calling them assassins. All up on Daemion at the end of the hallway. And a bunch of bodies on the way. What would you like to do?
Can I squeeze past Daemion to the other side here, or?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, leaving the wizard at the end of the hall where I can see him.
Oh. You chucked him out in the hallway on your way.
Yes. I will just start punching. So this first one will be Draconic Strike.
Which one? 1 or 2?
Is 2. I'll hit 1 first.
Okay.
It's 29 to hit.
Yes.
It's gonna be 6 damage. I can do that. And that's going to be fire damage.
Okay.
And 18 to hit. I'm
Yes.
sorry, 28 to hit.
Yes.
It's going to be 9 damage.
Okay.
Another 28 to hit.
Yes.
I can't quite remember how much HP these guys had. For 10 more damage.
Okay. That's going to be it.
Okay. And
Boom.
the last attack, using my bonus action to use a second attack, will be a nat 20 against number 2.
Okay.
So that will be Just add an extra dice, right? 2d8.
Max damage and roll.
Max damage. So 13 plus 2. So 15
Okay.
additional damage.
All right.
All right, 15 damage on 2.
Okay. Come in, fists and feet of fury. Going to dispatch with the one Banquo beat up pretty bad and begin on the second one. Anything else?
That will be it for Umdar.
Okay. All right. Boom, 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 boom. All right, back up to the top with Gib.
Yeah.
You're probably
yeah.
going to hear some like commotion and what sounds like a confrontation happening kind of around the corner.
Yeah, I think Gib is just gonna dash here. And I think his options are pretty limited at this point, so he's gonna hang.
Okay. Good.
Always running up from behind this man. I'm telling you, he's.
I'm coming. All right. Banquo.
All right. Now remembering that I need to be more careful with my spell casting.
Yes. We'll get to it this time.
Move up my 30 feet and I should just not do spell attacks or spells, but since we forgot to do it the last one, I'm just going to go ahead and do it now, and we'll roll the magic table and
See
let the
what
cards be what they are. So, excuse me. 3 more Eldritch Blasts incoming.
Okay.
Let's roll all 3 at once. So those are plus 10, so 23, 26, and 20.
Yes.
And that will be 11 plus 15, so
26.
26 force damage. And not wanting to cut Daemion off from his melee attacking, I will not use Repelling Blast.
Okay. All right, so you're going to just pummel this guy again, like big shots to the chest. Go ahead and roll on the wild magic table for me, please.
All right, that is going to be a 72. I need to open up my fucking wild magic page so I know what that is.
You gain resistance to all damage for the next minute.
How about that? All right.
How about that?
Your bard is now the tank, fellas.
Excuse me, Paladin. Get out of my way. I'm going to handle
Daemion,
this.
just hold me as your shield.
Hold on. All right. Nice use of the wild magic. Good job. Anything else?
Nope. I'm not going to Hexblade Curse this bonehead. So yeah, that'll end my turn.
Okay.
And I'll only risk 1 spell per turn from here on out.
All right, Daemion, it is you.
This man here is in the unfortunate position of being in my way.
He came running back towards you, too.
It was a mistake. Let's see what we can do about that.
It's hallway dead ends.
24
Yes.
to hit. Only 12 damage.
Okay.
And then a 21 to hit.
Yes.
Oh my god. For 10 damage.
It is going to be enough.
Thank God, because man, the damage rolls were terrible.
He's going to cut him down right here in the hallway. Another body amongst several. This one just fresher.
And then I'm going to move up the hall and stay just shy of coming around the corner.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Your boy's going to make his way around this time, having heard everything going down, the screams of his companions. There we go. Now we're dancing. A 15, which isn't going to get it done, but a 24 will, I take it. Yes?
Yeah, that'll do it.
Okay. You're going to take 16 slashing damage as he brings it. Also looks a little scared. Didn't really expect you to be there at that time. All right, Umdar. Daemion has engaged with another of the Thieves Guild at the end of the hallway, and it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Tim, man. You. Yep.
All right. Yes. Umdar is going to turn her attention back to the room that she was told by the wizard is in fact the study. So she's going to patiently kick the door open.
Okay. I'm going to need you and Banquo to make an intelligence saving throw, and give me 1 second. I got to go find my notes.
Fuck.
It's dramatic when he has to get up to get something for this one.
Fuck.
Okay.
I'm going to be okay.
I'm not.
Actually, I might not be okay.
Okay. Intelligence saving throws, please.
15.
Okay. No.
2.
Okay. No.
Oh no.
Did we just get intellect devoured?
I didn't roll very well, so you're... Oh, shit. Hold on. These are D8s. Those are not what I'm looking for.
D10s.
There we go. That's much better. 28,
No, it's not.
29, 34.
Why are you saying so many numbers
37, 49,
in a row?
59. You're each going to take 59 psychic damage as
Fuck.
you kick the door open. In it... Oops, hold on. Let's go ahead and open this thing up. You are going to see this kind of magical portal on the floor. To your right, just inside the door, a desk. Just on the floor, next to the chair, next to the desk, a Teleran, but a very old one. The robes are the same. The skin is like shrunken back to a dried husk. No eyes, no hair, just a desiccated body. An enormous pile of the black vellum scrolls on the floor on your left.
Banquo very quickly shaking off the damage. Like, excuse me, seriously, please and thank you.
You can just step right over Umdar. She is struggling to get back up.
Okay.
Oh shit! Did you hit 0?
She manages to rise back to her feet, but she has to put a hand on the threshold of the door in order to get there.
Fuck.
Okay.
Medic.
So Umdar, we're gonna go ahead and say that's your turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That I hope it was worth it, Banquo.
Okay, that's that. All right, back up to the top with Gib. You can make it.
So...
You don't have to dash to see everybody. So positive progress.
Yeah, so I'm gonna come up around the corner.
What the fuck
and be like,
happened?
holy shit. And am I within? I'm not within reach of Umdar, unfortunately. Oh, but I can cast. Okay, yeah, I can cast Prayer of Healing because I can cast up to 30 feet.
Okay.
So,
Don't fireball.
well, I think it's worth the risk here.
Yeah.
All right. So
That's not one of the 1 minute spells, is it?
oh fuck, no wait, it's 10 minutes actually. All right, screw fuck. So no, I'm not gonna spend 10 minutes doing that spell here. What the hell else do I have?
100 rounds later.
Yeah.
We're almost there.
Um,
The rest of the
Oh,
party's like
man.
in the finale, and once again we cut back.
yeah, right. I don't have any fancy. The one thing I could do is, I mean, Umdar, are you like really hurting here?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Indeed.
All right, so Gibb's gonna
Oh,
gonna
indeed.
come around the corner and be like, "Oh shit," and then he is going to use his Twilight trait and do a little Twilight Sanctuary. So 30 feet, right? So you'll gain 1d6 plus 15 temporary hit points.
Looky, looky.
And well, that's at the end of your next turn.
Got a little while to go.
And yeah, that would be the same for Banquo if he's still gonna stay in
Yeah, I'll make sure to end my turn here.
the orb here.
I'm good.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I mean that's basically all I got. So
Nice.
yeah. So I don't know if our little wizard friend had any lost hit points as well, but
He feels good.
well, yeah, he's gonna get some temporary hit points regardless. So
All the trauma from being tied up, as much as it is his kink, still a little uncomfortable. Muscles are a little sore.
Yeah.
Umdar did what he wanted, but in a much more long-term situation than usual.
yeah.
And you all did not discuss a safe word. Poor form.
My D&D Beyond is super slow right now.
Probably should discuss the safe word before we open any more doors.
Nice. Roll a 6.
All right, so a little bit of HP for everybody. Temporary HP. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay.
That's it.
Banquo. Your wild magic really paid off for what that.
Oh, I forgot about the resistance to damage thing. I took the whole thing.
Okay.
Is it all damage or just physical?
You gain resistance to all damage for the next minute.
Well,
Nice.
shit. That's a horse of a different color. Fuck, I don't know what my HP was before. Hold on a second. It was 21 temp HP. So 85, 123 minus 85 plus 21. Okay. So I was at full health and I just had. Okay. All right. 114 is what I've got left.
Just use Banquo as a shield for this.
Yeah.
Start using the wizard for a shield.
All right. So Banquo is going to also hazard a spell, I think, because my homie needs it. Let me double check that I don't have any other better healing spells. I'm pretty sure I just have the one. Yeah. So he is going to get what little I can do, which is a 5th level
Whoa.
healing word.
Whoa. What little you could do.
I mean, it's 5d4 plus 5. So let's roll them dice. That'll be 17 hit points
Nice.
for a 5th level spell slot. And then also doing wild magic search. That'll be a 61 on the wild magic.
Banquo, is that a single creature you can do that? It's not a group heal, right?
No, it's just a one target.
Okay.
It's just a basic healing word.
For the next minute, you must shout when you speak.
God damn it. So I was gonna shout this in and I'll go spell scrolls, and I'll carefully walk into the room. Do I detect any like magical auras or
The big glowing blue thing in the floor, very much so.
okay.
And if
Well,
you
then-
were to take anything away from the black vellum scrolls that we found, like I said, all of those are a big pile of them.
Yeah, I will just move over to them and I'll pick one up and try to read it.
Okay. It's going to be written in the same kind of script as before. This one. From everything you could tell, like all the others, this appears to be a scroll of teleportation.
Ooh, I like that.
It's got a name on it. It just says Belluir. I'll put it in the chat.
It says what?
I put it in the chat, so I don't have to
Oh.
pronounce it. But that's what it says. I
All
can't
right. Just go ahead and shove that one into my backpack immediately.
Okay.
And I'll just start shoveling as many of them into my backpack as I can.
Okay.
I didn't get a bag of holding, right? The bag of holding is still Umdar's.
It's Gibbs. Gibb has
Gibbs. Okay. Yeah, I'll just start scooping them up and getting ready to dump them into the bag of holding.
Okay.
And I'll just start like a kid at candy, like a kid in a candy store. I'm just gonna start scooping them up. Some of them will go in my backpack, some will go in my pockets, and that'll be my turn.
Okay.
Brad's so excited about these scrolls.
Daemion, you're gonna have heard like a psychic shock as Umdar kicked the door open. Not just the kind of jostling of the sound of a door being kicked open, but something physically in you is going to have just like a quick little shooting pain through your head. It's going to clear instantly, no lingering effects, but it's going to be perfectly timed with Umdar opening the door. Everybody from around the corner is going to hear Tess kind of give an exclamation as well of pain as Banquo or as Umdar kicks the door open. And now, Daemion, it is your turn.
Oh, I was muted again. Problem at hand being that there is still a hostile entity in front of me. Of course, Banquo sees Vellum and loses his goddamn mind. Well, maybe we'll get lucky. Take a couple swings at this guy.
Okay.
It's a 20.
Yes.
It's a much better damage roll. For 20 damage.
Nice.
And then a 26 to hit for 15 damage.
All right. You're going to slash at this dude. He doesn't seem to be putting up much of an effort. He looks like he's tired from dragging bodies around this house for quite a bit of time. All right. Daemion, anything else?
Nope. Gotta hold him here to make sure he doesn't, try and escape or anything.
Okay. He is going to take his 2 slashes. Does a 24 get it done? Yes. Yes?
Yeah, it did last turn.
Okay. Did it? I lose track of things. You're going to take 8 slashing damage this time as manages to catch you with 1 short sword. Bum, 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 bum. That's going to be it for him. He's not going anywhere. Assassins. Umdar, it is you. You kicked the door in. You got just this overwhelming, like psychic blast as you kick the door open. No real lingering effects other than the pain. What would you like to do?
I'm not going to wander very far. What do I want to do? I don't know Tess very well. Does she have much in the way of healing abilities?
No. Does she? Sorry. He says definitively without...
She definitely at least had, or they have...
Tess is basically out of spell slots anyway.
Oh, that's true.
Okay.
But as I mentioned before, there's a fight going on right now. Like, maybe worry about healing after.
I'm going to wander to the edge here. I'll have plenty of movement speed that I can go back and forth.
I'm going to go see what's going on downstairs. I'll be right back.
That's fine. Okay, I am going to use my fire breath to
Okay.
just do a 5 foot wide line straight through the sky.
And what? Dex save for me?
So it's going to be a dex saving throw. Yep.
Don't think it's going to get it done. Maybe. 14?
No.
Damn it.
So it's going to be 14 fire damage.
Ooh. Literally spicy. Okay.
And I will follow up with a flurry of blows.
All right.
19
Yes.
and 15.
Yes.
Okay, so it's going to be plus 15 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. You're going to walk up to Daemion's aid, just come in, punch the shit out of this, and it is going to fall lifeless next to a body of one of the wizards in the hallway, dead.
And then I will back out to... Oop, not mean to shrink myself. Don't know how to fix that.
Okay.
So I can get my temporary hit points that I've already rolled up.
All right. Good.
Yes, that'll be it.
Okay. Gib. Any kind of combative sounds have ceased. A lot of heavy breathing, a lot of dead bodies and blood still on the floor. Banquo's disappeared into the study. What would you like to do? Wizard still tied up.
Yeah, well, I can hear Banquo's like giddy jumps of joy. So what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna walk over. I'm gonna grab the wizard and I'm gonna drag him into the room with me.
Okay.
And I'm simultaneously I'm gonna like throw the bag to Banquo. So and then I'm just gonna tell the wizard like, what the hell happened in here? What was this bullshit?
Okay. I'm gonna need you to make an intelligence saving throw, please.
Oh man, did I also just? Is this an automatic thing? Intelligence saving throw. Yeah, good luck to me.
This is what we get for not being next to Daemion.
All right, my D&D beyond is being. There we go. A 4.
It's twice what I got.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. 21, 26.
take all of the damage. Every of the damage.
64 psychic damage.
Boy.
As
Okay.
you are going to get this just in just blinding, almost crippling psychic pain as you make your way into the room. Telerin, as you drag him, seems unaffected by the change from the house to the study. And as you drag him in, he's going to do everything he can to not like stare at the body on the floor. Don't make me look at it. Don't make me look at it.
Why not?
It's a reminder that we failed.
Yeah. We all fail. What is this room? What's its purpose? What is this thing on the floor?
It is something that was given to us. The letter explains it all.
What letter?
And he's going to point to the desk.
Okay. Gonna go over to the desk. And no, the desk is over. Yeah. What do we got?
Okay. It's a very nice piece of the black vellum. The script and the handwriting looks very similar to any of the black spell scrolls you've encountered. The top, it says, Confession of Telerin the Wizard, or Telerin the Traveler, Wizard Extraordinaire, and Tormented Soul. When I finished my studies at Candlekeep in a date 300 years previous to the present, my goal was to use my arcane gifts as a means of studying not only the power of the multiverse, but the world we occupy, namely Toril. I decided the best way to do this was to travel and see the land. Travel is the best way to gain knowledge, rarely contained in books. After years of traveling, I was contacted by a voice offering knowledge in exchange for a new type of scroll. One that anyone, arcanely gifted or not, could use. These scrolls were to specific locations. Once I had created these scrolls, the voice reached out again. I knew I shouldn't answer, but I did. This time, the voice told me to study apex creatures. Finding two powerful creatures and combining them once again. Once again, upon completion of my task, the voice reached out again and told me its avatar was hidden nearby. My thirst for knowledge outweighed my judgment, and I sought the avatar out. What I found was a powerful being, equal parts awesome and terrifying. It's time here. The avatar had driven the creature mad, and I'm afraid I will follow the same fate. So today, I end my own life in the hopes that my curiosity has not set this world on a path to destruction. The path to the path to the creature has been warded, and only those strong of mind will be able to enter. May this world forgive me, and I hope Illithrax never gains a foothold into this world. My clones will right my wrongs. Regretfully, Telerin the Traveler.
Okay. So Gib read that out loud. And he turns to Banquo and says, are any of those teleportation scrolls? It seems like they might go to a specific location.
The very first one I read, the only one that I actually read is.
Okay. So, all right.
I have a feeling I know what apex creatures he's talking about.
Was it those Frankentors in the first room? Or
It was not.
Great. Okay. All right. Can I? So he's gonna chew on that for a little bit. Can I have an action, or was that enough?
Depends on what it is. What do you want to do?
I wanted to dispel magic in this room.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and let you do that.
All right, great.
I was like, you don't have to really do it. Is it? And what are you looking for specifically? Like,
I mean, this trigger, right? Because
okay. So
because I'm like Umdar and Raz, or sorry, Daemion are still out of here. So if we're gonna be pulling them back in here,
it's like this violent like tumult of like kind of arcane symbols and geometric patterns, indicative of like a very strong magic. And as you do, like it slows for like a second and dims, but comes right back and just keeps going. So I'm not even going to count the spell slot for you.
okay.
But it just keeps kind of churning away.
What about the wild magic too?
Not in this room, no.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. Yeah, I think that's enough. So
okay. All right, Banquo, it is you.
All right. Finish gathering up. The bodies here in the hallway are they all, other than the ones that we've already killed, are the rest of them clones?
Yes.
Okay.
Gibbs just gonna keep the letter.
Okay.
Just for reference, yeah.
Yeah, I guess he'll finish scooping up all of these scrolls into the bag of holding. And
Kid, take these.
Bag of holding, backpack, just wherever I can fit them, and start making his way out, checking on the clone guy, and
he's gonna give you like a very like weary look. You're gonna have scrolls like popping out of your bag, probably some like tucked under your arm and shit.
Yeah.
So he's gonna get like a very wide-eyed expression, seeing you handle all of these scrolls.
And I'll just, as I pass by him, I'll tell him it's for a good cause.
Mind your business.
And having heard the letter written out loud, and kind of gleaned at least somewhat of what happened, I think we'll say to the teller and clone, he won't have died in vain. We'll make sure that what did this to him is contained. We'd like your help, but we'll do it either way. And then he'll just continue down the hallway to see what's going on with Daemion and Umdar. And when he sees Daemion and Umdar, he'll say, it looks like we found kind of what we're looking for. Is there anything else down this hall? And that'll end my turn.
Okay. All right, Daemion, it is you. Dead body before you, door actually in front of you, and then door down the hallway to the right as well.
This is the one he's most concerned with right now, because it seemed like that's where these bandits were headed. And he's a little concerned he knows what's on the other side.
You want to venture a guess?
I'm assuming it's a room full of corpses.
Give the paladin a prize! It looks like a storage facility. The door is only able to just enough to clear like its path, and then bodies are stacked like over Daemion's head in here. It smells awful. They have probably. You got any experience with like decomposition in dead bodies, Daemion?
Oh, does Daemion? Sure.
Yeah. Okay. The
For
bottom.
me, it's mostly like animals, but
Okay. For the bottom, the ones on the bottom of the pile definitely look like they've been here for some time.
we're gonna close that door. Go back down the hall.
And just kidding.
And make it clear that going down there is probably not a great idea, especially if Telerin happens to end up in this vicinity.
Also, I forgot to mention, when you open the door, like directly on the wall in front of you, in the same like terrifying script, it called.
Yeah, par for the course.
Okay. We gonna make it to the other door or no?
I can't. No.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. We are out of assassins. Umdar, it is you.
Yeah, Umdar just wants to exchange some words with the clone here. Perhaps you could be a little bit more clear about where some of the traps throughout this place are, because
it's not a trap to everyone. This room was designed to be accessed by a chosen few with which I may share a common cause.
Interesting. I could understand why the room may not have thought we shared a common cause, given that I've got him tied up and gagged.
And you kicked the shit out of the door, too.
I will be more cautious before entering any other areas. And then I'm going to check the room where Tess is.
Okay.
I'm going to... I am going to say anything in this room that I need to know about before I head in here.
He's just going to say another shortcut.
Back downstairs?
I
see. Okay.
To the other side of the house.
Got it. And then your Gib, your blessing, is it still offering its goodness?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
The guiding light of Selune will heal you.
All right, I'll end my turn and rack up some more temporary hit points.
They don't stack, do they?
No.
Okay. So once you get them, you get them. All right. That's it. Umdar. All right, Gib, back up to the top with you. You've just read this letter, this kind of magical, crazy thing on the floor here. Banquo, did you get like literally every scroll? The man dipped. We'll come back to that. Gib, what do you want to do?
Is there anything else of interest in this room? I mean, Banquo is definitely wide-eyed for scrolls, but is there anything a discerning cleric might find of interest in here?
All of the books are very similar to the books in the Magic Mansion when you stayed overnight in there. Now, aside from the big magical thing on the floor and the dead body, the letter, and the scrolls that are now gone, it just appears to be like a wizard study, just kind of dusty.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, then I'm gonna get the hell out of this room. Now the question is where? I think I'm gonna go. Are we still in
Yeah.
initiative order? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 6. Just gonna move up here. And what the hell? I'm gonna take additional action to move one more. 2, 3, 4. Pop right up here with Daemion.
Okay.
That's good.
All right,
And
Banquo.
my aura can move with me, or we can just whatever.
I got you.
All right, Banquo, it's you.
I'll peer around the corner and ask Daemion, anything important down there?
Muted again. Not anymore.
I found a bunch of scrolls and we've got some information. I think we should probably, I guess, go through that door.
Okay.
So I'll move up. That'll be 20 feet so far, and I'll pop open the door.
Good job, human shield.
Yeah.
You're gonna pop in. It's gonna appear to be a very nice, luxurious bath, something kind of uncommon in most homes. And also on the wall, written in Psycho Blood script, the words "It called."
I'll say to Daemion, well, Gib figured out what called. It was Illithrax. Surprise, surprise.
Shocked Pikachu face.
Yeah. And surprise, surprise, Tellerin was looking for an apex creature. Tellerin, or Illithrax told Tellerin to find an apex creature. Bet we both know what that is.
Subtle.
Yeah.
Gibbs just like looking between the two of you.
Huh?
You're like, you gonna tell me?
You'll see.
Well,
and
hopefully
I
not.
thought,
yeah.
I thought Peduncle was the apex creature.
Ain't that the fucking truth?
Oh shit. MVP, most valuable peduncle. But yeah. I guess I'll just take a dash action to move back down the hallway, and yeah, I'm not exactly sure where to go from here other than finish exploring the house, so I'll just end my turn there.
Okay. Instead of like making everybody like kind of, move their 30, 60 feet across from this end of the house to the other, everybody kind of move to the spot where your interests are, if you all would like to split up again, and then we can start with I guess Daemion's turn in initiative once you've all like kind of figured out this way. I'm not like I move 30 feet and stop, I move 60 feet and stop. But try to keep it to this floor if possible.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move down the hallway looking for more doors to open.
Yeah, the door to the big blank room, is it this one right here?
No, it is going to be.
Oh, it's on the far side of the.
Yeah, it's gonna be over here.
I see it. Yeah, so I'll follow Banquo.
Okay.
Probably come on up here.
How do the teleportation circles work? I just step in it and I appear on the other side?
Yep.
Is where I left off when I was searching with Thorn, so figured it's as good a place to start as any.
All right, everybody's.
Where's the door to the room in the southeast corner?
Is going to be right here. It's basically the analog to the dining room downstairs.
Right.
Okay. All right. Umdar, down there. Daemion by the last room that Thorn couldn't get into because of the door. Banquo and Gib, you all are good right there?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
I'm just making sure Gib doesn't die.
Did any what do you guys want to do with the wizard?
I'm fine just having him
I threw him over my shoulder before I stepped into the teleportation.
Okay.
works for me.
I have him in the hallway.
Okay. All right, you just pick him up and thump him down whenever you need to do something. That's fine.
Pretty much, if I don't need to grapple him because he's tied up, right?
Right.
So it's just like picking him up and putting him down.
Yeah. Okay.
I picked things up and
I
put them down.
Yes. I was like, not barbarian, but monks kind of adjacent. All right. We'll take our mid-show break right now. It's currently 8:40. We'll take about a 10-minute break. To everybody watching, thank you very much. As always, to my players, I hope you all are having fun. We will be back in 10 minutes as we continue to explore the rest of the Crazy Wizard's Mansion. I hope to see you on the other side. We'll be right back. All right, we are back from our real-life short rest. Before we went to break, the party continued exploring Talaran the Traveler's long-sought mansion, finding essentially the wizard's study, the original Talaran long dead, leaving a remorseful and regretful note about his story as a big exposition dump. Saves on time. As well as an entire room full of the Black Vellum scrolls that had been taken off of Talaran and that were easily gifted to Banquo right along the border to Thay. They discovered magical portal of some kind on the floor, spell scrolls, the note from Talaran, a room full of dead bodies, lots of terrifying writing on the wall. Before we went to break, everybody kind of jumped across the room to continue to explore. We're going to pick right back up where we were in initiative order with Daemion outside the door. Daemion, what would you like to do?
Yeah, so back to scouting. We're just going to have Thorn take a little peek under the door before we proceed. Seen a couple of different rooms already that seem to have some pretty gnarly traps.
Yeah.
So,
What form is Thorn in again? Right now?
Thorn is a pseudo dragon.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty rad. So he's going to peek in. It's going to be a bedroom. Looks like it's been kind of ransacked. There are cobwebs, I believe, in the corner. There is a dead Talaran in here. And is Thorn just going to peek under or just go ahead and kind of...
Yeah, no, just he's looking to see if there's any big glowy frickin'
Oh,
magic traps like we've seen
Nah, nothing
previously.
nothing like that. Just a dead Talaran in kind of a room in a bit of like poor condition, but nothing big and glowy or intelligence saving throw inducing.
So barring that, we'll just pop the door open.
Okay.
And if nothing of interest stands out, we'll move along.
On the left-hand wall, as you open the door, shit, please. Okay, cool. In the familiar handwriting and familiar medium on the wall is going to be scrawled, "It called."
Getting used to that. Yeah, all right. More rooms to check.
We've concluded that that message is referring to the being that was making the requests.
That's the assumption anyway.
Illithrax.
That's the safe assumption, I would imagine.
Okay.
All right. Daemion, you gonna send Thorn around, or are you gonna be?
Yeah, Thorn's faster than I am. He should at least be able to peek under this door.
Okay. A very nice water closet amongst the many features of this crazy wizard's mansion.
All right. Yeah, in that case, probably just, dash, but, that's obviously a pretty unimportant seeming room. We'll probably just pass that by. See what else there is to discover off in my friend's direction.
Okay.
You're not going to check out the indoor plumbing?
Flush it just for... I wonder if the water's still turned on.
Really hope it's indoor plumbing with all the wizards that live here.
There's a portal.
Actually, yeah, I was about to say, there's no plumbing at all. It just kind of vanishes into another dimension or some stupid shit.
Bag of holding. Toilet of holding. All right, Daemion, anything else?
Nope.
Off we go. All right, Umdar, down here. The wizard's still tied up at your feet behind you. Excuse me. What would you...
I am very quietly going to slowly open the door.
Okay.
Take a peek. Yeah.
It's going to be a very nicely appointed room. I think there's some dead bodies. And, of course, there are 2 dead bodies on the floor. And above the mantle, on the kind of stone fireplace on the interior of the room, scrawled in blood in an oddly terrifying script, it called.
Okay. So, one room, the study, there was a bedroom that we checked out as well. I'm trying to decide, is this a nicer bedroom? Maybe. All right, well, I'll step in. Is there anything interesting here? It looks like there's a desk.
There's a desk.
Any notes?
Everything just seems kind of torn up, like it's kind of tossed. It's not like it was in the office, like nicely arranged. Okay. It looks just like a bunch of letters. They're all from Telerin, but whether it's the clones or like the original, they're just signed Telerin.
And the bodies on the floor are clones as well?
Yes.
Curiosity is sparked by the idea of these 2 clones in this bedroom together. Wonder what they were up to. All right. Nothing too unusual here. Guess I'll just start making my way back north.
Okay.
Let's see.
All right.
Probably make it to about here.
All right, Gib. You stand outside what, from the meta perspective, is the biggest mystery that still remains.
Yeah. Counting the number of corpses we've seen versus the number of bedrooms, Gibbs really hoping this is a giant bunkhouse. Otherwise, he's going to be very confused. But he is going to open up this door gently.
Okay. What are you doing, step clone? In it is, thank you, just a massive library. You can see a banister and railing in the middle, a stairwell that descends down. That tells you that this is essentially a 2-story library. Surprise, surprise, the centerpiece of any wizard's home.
Nerds.
This is a cool map. Pretty neat.
All right. Gib is going to come into the room and just check out these some of these books.
Okay.
What we got going on here?
As you make your way kind of up and down, or just scan the shelves, They all appear to be like books with places. Like essentially like a little tome about this town, this nation, this excuse me, this something or another. A bunch of them appear to be in the same bindings and written by the same hand. A bunch of the rest of them are just, like a collection.
Okay. He's gonna yell out to his compatriots and let them know, hey, there's a giant library in here. Looks clear for the moment. And can we access the balcony from this room?
You can, so...
Because it wasn't on the balcony. It was on the first floor, right? It was,
yes, this is.
Or is that just a garden in the back?
In the back, it's just like a garden. It's just that kind of like probably waist high wall, or maybe I don't know. I don't really know much about the back. But if you wanted to get to the foyer, it would be, this is the doorway that will take you. This is the balcony. This is the first floor foyer.
Gotcha. Yeah, sure.
And so this part is going to be the first floor library, immediately underneath where you are.
Mm-hmm. And is this a deceased Talaran in front of me here?
It is.
Great. Anything interesting about this fellow?
Looks like all the rest died by like stabbing and slashing.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Cool.
Cool. All right. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Banquo.
Muted.
You're muted.
Well, I'm a dumbass because I only just now realized that we are upstairs, not in a basement of some sort.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I will go down this hallway to check out this very last room.
Okay.
And yeah, I'll pop open that door.
So open up. It's going to appear to be like a little more, I don't know, like I don't know the layout of Wizard's Room. It has a bunch of beds in here. They look like they've been slept in. There is a dead Talaran on the floor.
A dead Lois?
Dead Lois? Show me potato salad. And then, of course, surprise, surprise. You want to guess what's written on the wall?
Is it I answered?
It is actually It Called.
Okay. Was I answered only in this one room with the scrolls?
Downstairs.
Downstairs.
Okay. Every other one has just been It Called?
Yes.
And that was the Centaur room that it answered? Or
Yes.
I answered? Okay, and nobody has checked out this portal, or is this one linked to this one?
That's the one
Okay.
Umdar took in the break.
Okay. Well then, I'm just gonna. Oh, and obviously because I'm shouting everything, I will turn down the hallway and shout, "This house is clean!" And I guess I'll dash action to get back down the hall.
I have exorcised the demons.
What is
Yeah.
that from?
Poltergeist.
And Ace Ventura.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Thank you. That's the one I was looking for. It's like Poltergeist. I was like, no, maybe.
Yeah,
I was
doing the Jim Carrey.
Okay. That's why I was like, wait, no, that's too serious. That's not where my head went.
Yeah.
Okay. So out of character, here's the deal. You guys have seen the entirety of the second floor. If you would like to just do the same kind of physical jump that we just did before we went to break, we'll go back to the first floor. If you would like to go finish up down there.
Yeah. I mean, I see on the map. It's probably just an artifact of the map. A big hidden treasure room right here.
It is. I didn't even notice that until somebody started like laser pointering it during the thing. I was like, uh-oh.
Yeah. And I mean, I could spend all day asking for investigation and perception checks on every single nook and cranny, but nobody wants that. So uh, I will just grab a random book off of the shelf of the library and put that in my backpack. And then, yeah, I'm ready to go back down to the first floor, figure out what rooms we haven't already explored, and then I'm good to go.
Um, Manny, you had mentioned some of the books were distinguished. They looked like they had been written by one hand. Is it similar handwriting that we've seen on the notes and from the
Yes.
study?
Yes.
Okay, and so these are books that were written by Teleron.
That would be the assumption. Yes.
And does it seem to just be like a catalog of different travels or
Like I said, they're
studies on different subjects that he compiled?
they're all like kind of travel accounts.
Okay.
Like you would, like a travel book you would see at the bookstore today. Just written sometimes about cities, sometimes about entire nations, sometimes regions, geographic features.
Okay.
Just an extensive kind of catalog of what you would imagine to be his travels and his kind of academic research thereof.
So I'm gonna ask the Teleron that have perched on my shoulder like a parrot to a pirate at this point. Did the original write all these himself, or did
These were
your friends help him?
the travels were written before our time, before it contacted us.
Curious. Guess I understand a little bit better why he's called the Traveler. That makes a bit of sense. Is there any place that we as a group would want to know more about, or that we're planning to travel to? Don't know what might be helpful.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll just remember that this vault books is here if we ever need to research a particular area of the world. Okay.
All right. We will. Once again, I can't believe I didn't do this already. Huge shout out to Incarnate user Spike for this amazing two-floored mansion map, and on top of that, also making it clonable and editable, so that some of us could do little personal touches to it. This is an amazing map. Thank you so much. Obviously, they've had a great time with it, so I appreciate you doing something way better than I ever could. All right. So we can essentially get rid of this, because you would have seen this from upstairs and see all the little treasure room I got in this one, because it's just a bathroom. So you essentially have two rooms that you haven't seen yet.
Okay, the entrance. I see it's circled on the.
Yeah, one of them's right here, and then right here, and right here.
Oh, okay.
Daemion had been like on his way to deal with this one when Teleron took off running.
Yeah.
Sorry, I gotta pop you all back. Umdar, did you bring Teleron with you back downstairs? Okay, there you all are.
I think we would have probably come down the library steps since we were in that room.
right. Step right up, scratch that itch, find out where you want to go. See one of 3 wonders before you.
Yeah, I'll head down with there's 2 Daemions.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll head down.
There's 3 doors. Are there 3 rooms, or is
Yes.
it 2 separate rooms?
It's
Okay.
3
I think it's
rooms. There's these 2 the fogs of war butt up against each other.
Got it.
I am going to also come down here as well.
We never take out the wizards that were in the dining hall.
Nope, still eating away.
Yeah, that also, we were preparing to deal with them when Telerin decided he was just going to take off sprinting
Right,
through the house like a
right.
moron.
Yeah.
High intelligence, low wisdom. All right, so everybody's going here. We're checking out this one. We're going all in here.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
I shouldn't say that because I'm not down there.
Umdar.
Could be. Join us.
All right. Banquo, you grab the book. Daemion, we'll start with you.
All right, Thorn, what do you see? Give us a little peek.
Okay. In this room, the carpet, all the flooring is just going to be ground to hell. Can Thorn smell?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. It smells like an animal pen in here. It's hot, damp, and trotting around is this thing shaped like a horse, everything horse-like. All black, fire red mane. And out of its neck, 2 arms, each clasping swords. The arms very clearly having been attached to this horse. And on the wall, the words, "I answered."
I'm going to turn back to everybody. Another kind of fucking abomination in here.
It's pretty fucking metal.
Suppose we should
You tell them that they're serving lunch in the dining hall right now. Point in that direction.
Housekeeping? All right. So Thorn saw underneath. Do you want to open the door? Or no, you're good.
probably make sure everyone's ready first. Give us a round here to compose ourselves before we burst through the fucking door.
My Twilight Sanctuary should still be up for another 6 rounds.
Everybody topped up on their temp HP?
I just rolled again and got a higher number, so I can.
You can replace them, yeah.
I can go up to.
Whatever the highest single source is.
Yeah, and it's D6 plus 15, right? Yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
So keep going until you get 21.
Yep.
On my last roll, I finally got a 21, and Thorn got a 21 on his first try. It's funny, like the temp HP for most of us is like useful, but like gravy. When Thorn gets it, it triples his hit points.
I am the baddest pseudo dragon ever.
Umdar is going to turn to her hogtied captive and peeling the freeing his mouth to reply. She asks if any pro tips before we take care of clean up some of your originator's handiwork?
It means you no harm. It is, at best, a conscious experiment. Its purpose was to be a place to derive knowledge. Its existence, while horrible, causes it no pain.
Would it help us?
Like assist you?
Sure.
No.
Okay. Yeah, Daemion, I don't know if this is worth the effort, but certainly help if you decided we must.
Well, I guess we'll find out if it attacks when we get in there.
Right.
Is it intelligent? Like,
That seemed to be the implication. If it's like the other creatures he's made, he probably combined a humanoid with something to make it, so.
Still got the head of a horse, though, right? It's not got like a humanoid. I mean, who knows? Who knows what this wizard did? I don't even know why I'm trying to rationalize it.
Peduncle has the head of a horse, and he's intelligent. He also has the body of a horse.
Still intelligent.
But can he hold swords?
Two of them. All right, Daemion, what do we want to do?
Guess we'll open the door.
Okay.
Kick it down and make sudden movements.
Oh, it's free to
Yeah.
go. And if it,
Twisting, jerking
Maybe
motion.
not. Maybe not. Just open the door a bit. Step in.
You are all, like everybody in the hallway, even Umdar, that far back from the door, is just going to be hit with just this undeniable just blast of like animal smells of,
funk.
yeah. Like a locker room in the summer, baby. Like just bad.
Gross.
reminds me of home.
High school. Ugh. Yeah. It's going to kind of make its way. You can see it has probably been in here a long time. There's a lot of piles of things in here. The floor is just grooved to hell under the weight of its hooves. Any of the furniture or anything's been knocked down either by the kind of like loosely swinging arms, barely holding on, or just it kind of galloping and kicking about the place. But it turns to look at you and then just kind of goes right back to like spinning and flailing and
Interesting.
Miserable.
Yeah, although it also doesn't seem to be too preoccupied with leaving, so I don't really know what to do. Like,
Similar to the ones in the other room that are more centaur-like. They seemed pretty contented to just hang out. They weren't.
like this thing has arms. It could have opened the door. So I guess just leave it be.
yeah.
Yeah, fuck it.
All right.
Doesn't seem to mean us harm. It's not making any hostile movements. It's not getting in our way of doing anything as far as I can tell. So fuck it.
Okay.
Anything of value in that room has horse shit on it. So
And if it doesn't, it smells.
But after riding a unicorn, Gib really wants a mount. Like,
And this one can carry stuff too, man.
yeah. Could, like,
I
teach it secret high fives and stuff.
I will admit the thought crossed my mind that I could give it, some of my spare swords and be like a even more dangerous peduncle.
Damn, that's gonna hurt.
Friendship ended with peduncle. Now this thing is my best friend.
All right. What would you all like to do?
Got
Next door.
another one to go check out, right, guys?
Okay.
Nope.
Not standing in front of any doors before we get out of this place.
Y'all let me know how it goes.
Mhm.
All right. If we do the nearest one, you gonna send Thorn in again?
Yeah, at least just to peek under the door and
Okay.
again make sure we're not about to blow ourselves up, because that seems to be a common occurrence in this house.
A chapel in the
Oh yeah,
house.
fuck that. Not interested.
On the wall behind where the altar would be, a map that you are very familiar with familiar landmarks, all noted. Let me see if that's something I have in the old Albert. Ooh, here we go. It is, in fact, this map
Hey.
on the wall where the altar would be, and scrawled across it from one end to the other in the usual crazy, crazy font is the phrase, "I listened."
Hey Banquo,
What you got?
compare the marks on this one to the marks on ours. See just how identical they are.
I still compare.
They're pretty spot on. This one seems a little more. It's in 3 dimensions, like it's been carved into something.
A
So it-
relief map.
Yes, it is a little more detailed, and the X's are more or less where they are on all of the previous incarnations. Just a little bit slightly off. Whether more or less accurate, you aren't sure. But the general locations all see the same. Just, yeah.
Okay, so that's unfortunate. I was hoping. Yeah. Okay.
Still, a little more information could end up being useful down the line. Especially
Yeah.
if we find a third map, we
Mhm.
might be able to use that information to better narrow down the locations in the future.
We call that geoprocessing and or georeferencing. And yeah, I will on my map make whatever notes that I can to indicate any subtle differences in those points, and just as a note to reference later to see if maybe if we can use that to dial in any extra accuracy. I don't know.
Okay.
So the map is like carved in, yeah. So we can't like roll it up and keep it. Anything else of interest in the chapel?
No, altar, the map, I listened.
Any iconography or symbolism? Who are we worshiping here? Who's this altar?
Eratosthenes, the Greek map guy.
Oh, thanks, man. I was like, I really need some context there.
He measured the earth.
Like I said, it's a chapel mostly in layout and kind of like orientation. There's a couple of steps, like a table, something seemingly on the wall, but it doesn't seem as if it's like kind of a converted from an established like faith.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, onward.
What do you say we crash a dinner party?
Yeah, might as well while we're on our way to that last little corner.
Might as well.
I like all the notes that Manny's made on the doors.
You should see, I also have things like this that you can't see. there is a Post-it note under every single room.
Oh wow.
So on my end, this thing is busy as hell. That's why you're like, is this a dead body? Like, I don't know. Yes, because I have to move but every room has all of the notes about it like written over it. So this thing's basically all yellow to me.
Nice.
All right. So, all right. So, you guys are gonna stack up at the door, and we're gonna bust in on these assholes having dinner.
Let's do
I
it,
think
guys.
so.
Okay.
Well, I won't say anything because it'll be very loud when I do.
How long is that? How long is that for?
A minute, I think.
I think so too.
Yeah, for a minute. Okay.
Manny, as everyone's lining up on the door, Gib can't get over this horse, and he's gonna slip inside that room
Okay.
and shut the door behind him.
Okay.
But we can continue in turn order if we need.
Okay. We'll do Umdar, and then we'll do you, in the room, because you're actually like Umdar's next. We'll do right after you, or right after Umdar. We'll do you. Jesus, way to keep initiative in order, DM.
So Umdar will put her ear to the wall, to the door, and crack it open slightly before stepping inside. Is it the same two wizards still at their meal, or have they flipped the table over and they're standing behind it now with swords drawn or anything
No,
like that?
no. You don't hear like the clanging of like plates and the kind of drinking. They just seem to be like talking, but it's the same two voices as before.
Okay. I'll go ahead and step into the room. I'll actually jump up onto the table, and I'm going to use my breath weapon attack again.
Okay.
So dexterity saving throw for both of them. I'll do a cone this time.
Ooh, 22 and an 18.
Okay, they both make the save, but they'll take half.
Okay.
15 halved is going to be 7
7
fire damage to both of them.
Okay.
And then still on the table, I'll walk up to this one and do a couple of kicks across
Okay.
the face. Slap him with my foot. 21
Yes.
and 25.
Yes.
So it'll be 21 damage.
Okay. As you run in, they, what, you kick the door open, yeah? Like, you barged in? Okay. So
Yep.
you're going to barge in, they're all fat and full from, like, dinner. Their feet are going to be up on the table. Just, pants unbuckled, bottom 3 buttons on their shirts undone. Oh my God, don't hurt us. Take anything you want. Flame breath, kick in the face. Umdar, anything else?
That'll be it.
Okay. All right. So Gib,
Yeah.
you're gonna step in
Mm-hmm.
this horse, not making any aggressive actions, but just kind of pacing about. I don't know if this is an appropriate size, like enclosure for a creature like this, but it just kind of stomps around and makes its way.
Yeah. So the first thing I'm gonna do is cast Enhance Ability
Okay.
on myself and give myself advantage on wisdom checks.
Okay.
Owl wisdom.
Okay. Go ahead and roll on the wild magic table for me, please.
Yeah. My D&D Beyond is taking forever to 77.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw against your whatever your AC is.
Okay, so do I have
No.
advantage because I cast the spell? So like, which comes first? Right. Or sorry, that's a saving throw, not a check. All right,
Okay.
I will give you the saving throw.
I know what's gonna happen.
I don't have the table up, so I'm very excited.
I don't know. I figure his chances are pretty good.
I'm thinking.
Oh
So,
no, 12.
if I rolled a 12, I would fail. Yes.
You got a 12?
I got a 12. A 4. I rolled a 4 on the die and I have a +8.
Okay.
Now who's sheepish?
Now you're gonna be a sheep. So.
Oh yay!
The horse actually kind of looks at you a little bit excited, not having seen any other kind of creature for a while.
All right.
You know,
cool.
does like the puppy dog thing, or kind of, you know, gets
We're just gonna
down.
be best friends.
Yeah, wants to like hang out with you. It's like hopping around. The
Rinse my
arms,
ass. You're going to be lunch.
the arms are kind of jumping around.
Fantastic.
Okay. So as the sheep, I'm gonna kind of just go ahead and assume that's your turn.
Yeah.
All right.
How long does polymorph last for?
I can tell you right now, actually. An hour.
All right. So you guys are just gonna be like hanging out in the dining room and be like, "What the hell's Gib?"
Man, what the hell is a sheep now? What kind of fucking shit is this wizard into? All right. So Gib, you're now sheepish.
Nice.
The evil horse thing thinks it has a best friend. We will. When you went into the room, did you close the door, or did you
I
like?
did
like,
close the door
did you
behind
like?
me.
Did you like really sneak into and like quietly close the door?
Well, I mean, I was trying to be discreet.
Okay. So no.
Yeah. They might not know that I'm there back there.
Okay, thank you. There you go, my man. Exactly what I was looking for. All right, Banquo. It's you, as far as you know, unless otherwise stated. You watched Umdar like storm in this room, like run across the room, hop up on the table, breathe some fire, and then kick a dude twice in the face.
So I did, and yeah, there's not much. I guess I can just run in there and cast an Eldritch Blast, but yeah, fuck it.
That's the spirit.
And with my super loud vocal component, I shout Eldritch Blast like I'm in a fucking Naruto cartoon. I guess I'll go for number 1.
Okay.
It'll be 3 blasts on the D20. That'll be, wow, one's a nat 1, and then an 18 and a 21.
Yes.
So that'll be 2d10 plus 10 for 7, so 27 force damage on number 1.
Okay.
And fuck it all. No, I won't knock him back.
Okay. Go ahead and roll on the wild magic table for me.
Yep. 100. Where is it? It'll be a 54.
You are immune to being intoxicated by alcohol for the next... For the next 18 days, you are unable to become intoxicated.
This is bullshit.
Happy birthday!
Yeah. Is
The
number
psychological pain of being a drow is just going to compound over the next.
Welcome to AA.
Oh man. Is number 1 still, excuse me, alive?
Yes.
All right. Well, no, I'm going to take out my Eldritch Anger on him with another triple blast. It'll be a low of 20.
Yes.
And this will be, come on, D&D Beyond, hurry up. 27 plus 5, 32 more force damage. And let's see that wild magic. It'll be a 35.
Roll a d10 for me.
That's a D12. There we go. D10. That'll be a 7.
You're going to get 7 years younger.
Okay.
Like everything's going to like tighten up. You're going to get like all firm and like kind of buff, and you're going to feel like really good.
Nice. Okay, yeah. That might as well happen. And yeah, that'll end my turn.
Sure, why not?
That's funny because it doesn't like this doesn't have a time limit. It's not like you're gonna revert. You're just automatically 7 years younger.
Yep.
All right, can I get that, please? Like that
I was like, man, for human, that could really like mess you up.
It's even numbers would be increase in age, right?
Yes.
Oh man, it's a good thing I didn't play an Aarakocra.
For a sheep, that could be devastating, though.
All right, so Banquo, looking fit, looking good, man. Way to get younger on your birthday. Good for you.
Yeah, I'm only 142 now.
Yeah, woo. You know, like a day over 140, man. All right, Banquo, anything else?
That'll do it.
All right, Daemion. It's now you. One of the Thieves Guild, fat off of dinner, dead. Just as Banquo got like a lot better looking and suddenly younger. What would you like to do?
To be honest, I think they've got it handled.
Fair.
I don't really see a reason to rush in there. I am a little salty that Banquo did all that shit right the fuck next to me. Dude's really trying to blow me up. But I do believe there's one other room that we're concerned with, so I'll probably start heading that way.
Okay. Getting them. All right. Big move.
All right, there we go.
All right. Ooh, it is the assassin's turn. Very nice. After getting kicked in the face, he's going to very slowly draw his short sword and try to slash at Umdar in like the legs.
Button his pants back up.
He's going to do it from the seated position. Umdar, 18 to hit.
What's an AC all day? No, that does not hit.
Oh, okay. Still kind of just, gravy like on his chin. Just, like a lazy like swing. He's gonna miss twice. And as he does so, Umdar, it's actually gonna be your turn.
Okay. Umdar will more or less just tap dance on the table, throwing kicks in between steps. Okay, that's gonna hit. 19 hits, right?
Yes.
All right, all 4 kicks to the face. So it's going to be 58 damage.
Whoa!
I rolled 2 8s on the 8-sided die.
All right.
So yeah.
For that damage output, go ahead and describe to me what it's like when you just kick this guy. Gravy on his chin, probably like chicken wings still in hand.
Yeah, I'm very actually precise about it, and he's left with only the teeth in the furthest reaches of his mouth. So he's not going to be enjoying any more dinner, not today at least. I guess not ever.
Not ever. Boom, and just kind of fall down with like an explosion of like crunching of jawbones and like a violent explosion of like teeth out the side.
Probably just recently swallowed food.
Yeah, or half chewed as well.
Some of his teeth land with a plop in a bowl of soup nearby.
Yeah, somebody's water glass. All right, very nicely done. Umdar, anything else?
Pick up a dinner roll, take a bite out of it.
Little
before.
stale, but not bad.
Yeah, and then I turn back to the head of the table, march down the length of the table, and do a flip off the table, land on my feet on the floor, and then I'll start making my way to the room at the top of the map.
Okay. All right. So Gib, what's the deal? Do you get to make a saving throw?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I do believe that it requires. Maybe it doesn't. It probably doesn't. Because that wouldn't make much sense now. Yeah, it's for the spell's duration. So.
Okay.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna wander over to the horse and like start to, like when a cat comes like between your legs and like zigzags and gets all snuggly. That is what's happening.
The arms are going to try to like pet you as you do. And the horse is just going to kind of stand there as you just kind of weave in and out like an agility contest through its legs. Frolic with the weird horsey experiment. Anything else, Gib?
Nah.
Heard. Love it. Nicely done. Banquo.
Yeah. Let's double check something. Yeah, I'm anxious to get over there, so I will take the direct route. So this room right here, if I go into this door, it's just flat, or is this like a half foyer kind of thing?
This is the second floor landing that goes to the balcony up here on the second floor. Yes.
Okay.
So you would go up, you would down these stairs, up. Hold on. I'm doing this like you can follow my cursor. It'd be down these stairs and then up here going this way. And then this is the
upstairs.
This is the second floor balcony.
Okay.
So the quickest way to get like over here would be through this door. Yeah, and then this way.
The second quickest, you mean? Because I am just going to say fuck it and dimension door my ass over there.
Okay.
Pew. Sorry, Teleron and Umdar, if this kills you.
Okay. Give me a roll on the wild magic table, please.
Yeah, here we go. Not a 7 or 8. Not a 7 or 8. Not a 7 or 8. 86.
You cast mirror image.
Okay, yeah, I'll take that.
So now there's 2 of you.
4. That's one of my normal spells. All right, and then I'll open that door.
Okay. As you
2
do,
of you that did one of them stay behind, or did they both go?
No, that's basically they stand around you, and it makes it hard for the enemy to attack you.
I see. Okay.
So as you open the door, you're gonna be hit with like this blast of like humidity, just damp, warm air. It's gonna smell like stagnant water, and what can only be described as like a terrarium without sides, like a pond and rocks. You are going to see what is essentially 2 giant shrimp with like humanoid heads, fish gills, the whole 9. And on the wall that you're going to see just as you walk in front of you, the words "I answered."
Just gonna close that door up. Did they see me?
They did. They're, like I said, they're like, it's like a terrarium. They're just gonna kind of be hanging out like a turtle. Did the turtle see me? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll leave the door open in case they want to leave, and I'll start walking back to save Daemion and what I presume is Umdar and Gibb, since I didn't really notice Gibb wandering off to do his own horse business. So yeah, I'll just start heading back and getting ready to leave, since it seems like
It sounds so dirty.
we've done everything that we can do here.
Wait, so you were telling me in that room he has a nice aquatic feature set up for those creatures, but that creepy horse and the centaur creatures are just hanging out, and you must have really liked those shrimp people. That's a corner of his heart.
Fair.
So,
They are also in a terrarium, like in the house, so that kind of sucks too. They's probably pretty nice. Probably leave them outside. I don't know.
yeah. I asked my captive, like, what is there anything we can do for these pitiful creatures, or are we just gonna? Is the plan to just abandon them here, or are you gonna stay and take care of these things?
This house sustains them. To remove them would to surely kill them.
Can we burn this place down?
Wasn't I supposed to? Sorry.
Yeah, I'm ready to get out of here, and I don't need to come back anytime soon.
Yeah, leave the doors open. If these creatures want to leave, they can. It's
Okay.
none of my business.
Daemion, what do you want to do? Do you like give like the shout, Banquo? Don't worry about what's over here. Did you let anybody
Yeah.
know? You did?
Basically,
Okay.
just shrimp.
Just shrimp. Yeah, I mean, at this point, we've explored pretty much the whole place, and we still haven't seen anything that seems to go down. Now, we definitely saw, or at least I did, those like stairs in the well outside.
Yep.
And I feel like that's the only lead we have left.
Yep.
So we may have to go out and around and go at this from that direction.
Looks like there might be a patio door here.
Yes. Yeah. There's gonna be
isn't
there's
it-
gonna be a door here to the exterior, and then here to like the yard.
Okay.
Okay, that's easy enough then.
I'll come meet up back with the others and shout, has anybody seen Gibb?
No, he wasn't in the dining room earlier. And we took out the last two thieves.
All right.
I'm sure he's fine.
I'll telepathically communicate to Peduncle and have him go around the right side of the house to meet up with me when I get outside.
All right. So Daemion, big move on your way out the door.
Yep, moving that way.
Okay. All right. Umdar, it is you.
Yeah, I'll carry my captive out the back door here. Move like 55, 110. I mean, pretty much get all the way to the back patio. So
I'm gonna haul ass through the house.
While I'm on my way, I am gonna ask my captive if he has any way he can heal us. When I get onto the balcony, I'm gonna see some of these I don't know. It looks like maybe mushrooms are growing. It looks like a vegetable plot back here. You know, anything back here that
He's gonna
turn into
make like
medicine?
he's gonna make like a horrible face. I would not recommend it. I grow my potions and poisons materials out here.
And there's no healing potions ready to go.
I thought the safety of numbers was enough.
You just mean if a clone died, it's not really that big a deal.
We can always make more.
Right. All right. That's Umdar's turn.
Okay.
Mildly amused by the logic of the clone, but
All right. Gib. We are playing old.
What? Yeah, no, I'm hanging. Getting all snuggly, getting familiar, making friends.
Okay.
Actually, well, you know what? I'm gonna get like a little playful, like rough playful.
Okay.
Like I want him to kind of kick me, see if he can pop me out.
I got it. Okay, fair enough.
Spent the last round making friends. I'll, now it's just two brothers just.
do you know this
Messing
section was
around
going
in
to
the
turn
dark.
into furry play, Manny?
I did not. I don't put it. Okay, hold on. Okay. So it's gonna, kind of headbutt you in the way. It's not gonna, kind of rear back and stomp down on you. But it's a horse, so it's big, it's powerful, and I kind of try to, hit you, give you a little bit of the head bump. Give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Yep. Five.
Okay, good for you.
Apparently, I can only roll 4s on a d20 tonight.
Okay. Ooh, you got lucky too. 4, 5. You're going to take 12 necrotic damage as it's going to butt you like pretty hard with the side of its head. And that pops you back, yes?
Yeah, I hope so.
Okay.
Because if we were just using cheap stats, right, it's only 4 hit points, yeah?
Okay. I now need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Sure. $14.
Okay.
That's the third 4 on a d20 that I've fourth 4.
You are going to pass this time as it bumps you and hits you with that kind of jolt of necrotic energy. You manage to kind of stave off a little bit, something a little more vicious. But just even after it bumps you and you kind of pop back, it's startled, but it doesn't attack you.
All right. Cool.
All right, so you're back to you, yes?
I'm back to me.
Okay, good for you. All right. We'll call you bumping into it and playing it as your action. All right, Banquo. Oh, do you want to leave? I was like, wait, I can give you your movement if you want to get out of there.
I do not.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm good. Okay, Banquo, all you.
Yeah, I'll just move. And then action dash. Continue making my way towards the outside since. Yeah.
Making my way downtown.
I'm starting to think maybe I should head back to look for Gib, just in case something happened to him. That'll end my turn.
Okay. All right, Daemion.
Fucking muted again. I'm not even sure that Damien's noticed that Gib is gone. About that far. It's my horse. I haven't seen him in way too long. This house sucks.
All right. So happy reunited moment. Peduncle, snorting, doing the thing. Happy. Daemion, anything else?
All set.
Cool. Umdar.
Yeah, where is everybody? Just gonna these, and I'll just end my turn. I kind of want to see how this plays out with Gib.
Okay.
I don't.
All right. Umdar. All right, Gib. Back to being human. A little bit of a necrotic kind of funk. You got your temp HP though, or probably 8 into that, so you're good.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah. So now that I'm best friends with this this horse, I want to tame it, convince it to come with me.
Give me an animal handling check.
Just all right. Not a 4.
Give it to me with advantage since you've already kind of established a rapport here.
Yeah. All right. Well, okay. I hope
it was a 4.
It was a 4. I swear to God, that's what is the chance of rolling a single number 5 times in a row on a 20-sided die?
Oh my God, it's not very high.
All right. Is there something wrong actually with my?
Was that 6 in a row?
That was. I'm just gonna roll it again just to see if
that's
I'm
one
only
in
getting
64
4.
million.
Right.
This one's taking forever.
All right. I don't know what's going on.
There's something wrong with your dice, with your roller.
Okay, I'm gonna get an actual physical die. Give me a second.
Because that's 1 in 1.28 billion chances.
All right. Okay. Let's roll an actual damn.
If you roll a 4, I'm gonna.
All right. No. All right, that was an 8 plus a 3 would be 11, and then I'm gonna do it. Gave me advantage. 9, so
11.
No, 9 plus plus 3 is 12.
Yeah.
It's gonna look at you kind of oddly, not changing any temperament or anything, but just kind of quizzical, uncertain of what you want.
I'm just gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna open up the door and be like, do you want to come with me?
And you're gonna make the turn to move or to leave.
I'm going like a gentleman. I'm gonna open up the door and being like,
let me see.
Here you go.
See the intelligence on this thing. All right, it is smart enough. Ooh. As you stand there and make the gesture in very garbled and kind of broken common, it's actually telepathic. Interesting. You're going to get this message, poor syntax, everything, come into you. Leave me be. I am a natural. This is my home.
Oh, man. You sure you don't want to come with us?
I am afraid I am unable to leave.
Well, it's only one way to find out. I'm gonna leave this pamphlet with you. But you know, should you change your mind, we'll be hanging around here for a little while. I'll leave the door open for you.
Maybe I'll see you at church. Saluni might be able to handle this. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Fine. Fair enough. I'm gonna wander out, and then I'm gonna go down to the dining room and see, because that's where the last time I saw my companions, and I'm gonna stick my head and be like, "There's just gonna be some guy with his like head, his face kicked in, and like just." I'd be like, nope.
Yeah. The other guy's like bones are all shattered from Eldritch blasts. Yeah. There's gonna be like a scorch mark on the tablecloth as well.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna be like, hello, guys.
Like barely conscious.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Cool.
Okay. Banquo.
Yeah, I'll 20, 25. Go down the corner. Is this Modron still here?
I doubt it.
Okay. I'll move up 25 feet.
There we go.
Look down the hall, and seeing Gib seems just fine. I'll
Hey,
whisper
there he is.
I'll whisper quietly, "Come on, we're going outside."
Oh.
And
I was worried
30
for
more
nothing.
feet for a dash action, and that'll be it. That'll be my turn. On my way to the stairs towards inevitable doom.
Okay. All right, Daemion, it is you. Muted again.
Made it outside. Reunited with the horse. Now I gotta investigate these mystery stairs.
They appear very well crafted. They are only one person wide. And they descend just deep into like utter darkness.
Go ahead and have Thorn fly down and see if he can figure out at least how deep this goes.
Okay. Does Thorn have a range?
Like from me?
Yes.
Yeah, but it's like a mile or something.
Okay. It is not that far. It's gonna travel down. It's just gonna be a stairwell. It's just gonna keep just going and going and going. You are going to flashback. Are you going to just keep him going all the way until he gets to the bottom?
I guess that really depends on how long it takes.
Okay.
What is it? Like 120 feet around he can go down. So I don't know. Does he get to the bottom within a minute? 1,200 feet.
Enough to like kind of get a grasp that there is a bottom. The darkness is going to kind of be broken. Oddly specific question. Can Thorn see in color?
Well, it's dark in there, right?
Not when you get to the bottom.
Oh, okay. Because, yeah, obviously dark vision is in black and white, but he can normally see in color, yes.
Okay. The darkness, in kind of a defiance of physics kind of way, in the descent down, there is just a very clear like demarcation of where darkness ends, and Thorn can see color.
Yeah.
A very like bright and brilliant purple glow lights what appears to be a cave.
You said it took roughly a minute to get down there.
To like where the darkness seems to end and this bright like purple glow from whatever is at the bottom of the stairs kind of happens.
It's somewhere between a quarter and a half a mile into the fucking earth, you guys.
Well,
Very similar to another depth of a time when you had to go deep into the earth.
Go ahead and bring him back up.
Okay.
we prepared to do this right now? Or are we going to be spending an evening in this godforsaken place?
Well, we cleared it out. It's less forsaken.
Yeah, it's just real fucked up now, but it's not actively like being fucked.
I'm like looking for rooms that don't have corpses in them, and it's like the library is the only place. Like,
They're
Room
respectful.
upstairs.
Yeah, just don't go to the second floor of the library. I'm pretty sure there's a dead body up there.
it's like sleeping on the bathroom floor. Like,
Just out in the yard.
Sleep in the room with your horse friend.
He doesn't want to be my friend.
Pull up a pile of shit to rest your head on.
Yeah, it's warm in here. Daemion, anything? Any thoughts?
I don't know. I'm both really tempted to get this over with and hesitant to delve so deeply without being at our best. Has everyone managed to group up yet?
I think we're on our way. to
If everybody's just going to kind of group up at the well for you all to talk, everybody go ahead and do that. I don't want to have to make everybody.
Anybody
Maybe
interested in a short rest before we go down?
maybe Talarin knows something about what's down there.
I like how the warlock's like, yeah, short rest and we're good, right? Let's do this.
I mean, when was the last time we actually got a full long rest?
Yesterday.
I thought that was a short.
No, scouting the house.
No, that was a short rest. But
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
saying in game it was yesterday.
Oh, okay. Even though it was like July.
Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna say it was still hot here, but it's still fucking hot here now. All right. So everybody kind of groups up. We're gonna talk to Talarin, see what's what.
I mean, if anybody would know anything about what's down there, I guess it would be him.
Okay. He's gonna warn you that the same fate might befall you going down the well as opening the study door.
You have to have a
pick-
common purpose.
To ward out those not of common purpose.
Don't we have common purpose with you right now?
Yes, but not as much as some of you do.
So is the well itself enchanted?
I would say yes, in the same way that the room the study was, I would say yes.
Because I could maybe try and dispel the magic on the well. Is there another way to get down there?
He says no.
We could have Tess do a. Well, I guess we just know it's going to be magic anyway. I was going to say we'd have Tess detect magic, but it's not really gonna tell us much more.
Yeah, it doesn't increase our chances of
Yeah.
successfully dispelling it, really. And then, we still have to answer the question of, do we try and do this now? Which the prognosis is looking increasingly grim.
Yeah, what if we...
We
I don't know if
what that common purpose is. I mean, you seem to understand what that purpose might be, or what was the Prime's purpose.
Those who have been touched and their descendants.
So our purpose is defined by our lineage, not by our choices, at least in this situation.
There is a choice that can prove your purpose.
Interesting.
What's the choice?
Activate the beacon.
Oh, he should not have said those words. I want to kill the wizard. That's the problem.
I could cast Dispel Magic as using my 8th level spell slot.
Kicks the shit out of mine.
So,
but it might not work.
So what was he? Just so I understand. So he said, activate the beacon. Is that the choice is to activate the beacon or not?
But
I feel like, let me translate. The only people that aren't going to be at cross purposes with this magic are the bad guys and stupid people who accidentally activated beacons.
Okay. Because you have activated one of these things in the past.
Unintentionally.
And remind me what happened when that occurred.
It tried to kill us, and then it decided since we didn't die, we were working with the bad guys.
You got a vision out of it too.
So we're going to have to find a different way to deal with this magic, because we're not activating a beacon just to get around a trap.
Is there any way that we can shield our minds from a psychic attack?
Not really.
I'm gonna say Daemion can help you with the saving throws. Probably about it.
I don't think we have high enough level spells.
I could enhance ability.
No, that doesn't work on saves, does it?
Oh no, it's just checks. That's all right. Damn.
How could we convince the staircase that we share a purpose with Ildrax?
I don't really want to be honest. Fuck the staircase.
Well, I think what we need is down there.
You can't really trick it.
I think. So is it going to be, or can we get a sense for if it's going to be whoever opens this thing and whoever's directly near it is going to get hit, but then it's over? Or is it going to be everybody who passes through this is going to get hit? Because if it's the former, fuck it, I'll do it. If it's the latter, then that, might be too much for some of us that are not doing so hot after the first one.
Banquo doesn't know Intellect Fortress, does he?
No.
Does Telerin?
Where'd he go? Okay.
Well, I can give myself resistance against psychic, but I can't do it for anybody else.
I have Circle of Power.
Oh, it's a great spell.
Well, shit. Yeah, so do I. And yeah, that's advantage on saving throws.
Saves.
Yeah, and if you pass it, you take no damage.
That could work.
If you cast that, and then I can cast Summon Draconic Spirit as a psychic Draconic Spirit. Which I still haven't figured out how I want to flavor that. But then I could give myself resistance to psychic, advantage on the save, and if I happen to pass it, no damage.
Right. Okay.
It's too bad I didn't take resistance as a cantrip.
Circle of Power, is that just target self, or can you?
It's an aura.
It's an aura, yeah.
30 foot.
It would give everyone in the aura advantage and a sort of pseudo evasion where if you pass the save, you just take 0.
So between your +5 to our saves,
And
on the
advantage.
saves, and theoretically, actually, no, never mind. No, yeah. Tesserana could be able to use
Flash of
of Genius.
That's
which,
a lot of wild magic.
I mean,
The
Everybody
only thing,
split up, do
It's
what
only
you got to
2.
do, and come back together.
it's only 1.
well, if I was
Circle
gonna
of
do-
Circle
if I
of
was going
Power.
to do this, the Draconic Spirit one.
Oh yeah, but that only affects you. Like, honestly, that seems like a waste of a pretty big spell slot just to give yourself resistance.
Yeah.
But as far as the party-wide stuff, Circle of Power is the only thing that risks the chart. My aura is not a spell, and Flash of Genius is not a spell.
Yeah. If we took a short rest, I could also give everybody inspiration, an extra D10.
Not beyond a short rest at this point. I mean, it's an hour, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like the real question is, do we short rest or do we try for a long before heading down there? I know that Tess is really struggling right now,
Yeah.
Yeah.
pretty much completely out of slots.
Should we go see about that cart out front and then?
I was thinking about that earlier.
I'm running low on abilities too, and I'm already starting to get a little drained on my key points. So
Yeah, but aren't monks a short rest class?
Yeah, but he's also got like no HP.
What about hit dice?
Some lucky rolls, he can get himself up the hole.
See, I could use
I've
a
not
long
been in
rest.
situation where I've had
Same.
to use hit dice.
Yeah.
I could use one just because I had to use a lot of my big slots.
Mhm.
I know the cleric being strictly a long rest class is probably struggling.
Yep.
The
Sounds
artificer is struggling.
All right.
Oh yeah, shoot! I used my channel divinity too. So
Yeah. I'm down to go check on the prisoners in the cart and then finding a place in the house that's not too horrific and taking a long rest.
Okay.
Yeah. Give me a chance to revamp my spells because I haven't done that in quite some time.
Oh yeah.
All right,
You're
so
still in the hex scroll spells, huh? Sorry, go ahead, Manny.
we're gonna do a long rest.
Think so, yeah.
Okay. All right.
I feel like out of everywhere we've seen, the library is probably
was thinking the same.
The most untouched and the most comfortable.
I can also cast a tiny hut
Mm-hmm.
if needed.
All right. So we'll get to the kind of details, but long rest is basically the answer I look for. We'll leave it right there. We've explored the whole house, yeah? So all that's left is...
So.
All right. So I think it's safe to say next week we can expect something very exciting. First time for at least two of you to see this. So yeah. So that's going to be our episode tonight. You watch these people play great characters. Once again, doing a great job emphasizing the kind of underused pillar of D&D exploration. Once again, thank you to the map maker for this just absolutely incredible map. So great. We will meet everybody, give them a chance to say a little bit about themselves, and then we will get out of here. Let's start with Gib. You bummed about the kind of freak experiment kind of thing?
Yeah, I mean, Gib wanted to make a friend. I mean, he's always running behind everyone else, so he thought maybe getting a fancy steed would help keep him up front. You know, utilize some of that armor class that he has. But, you know, sometimes things work out and sometimes they don't. It's all good.
We'll see. All right, and tell us about our friend Eric.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. Nothing's changed. Very excited to be facing whatever it is we have planned for next week. I have a pretty good idea, but you know, I'm excited to be surprised. Yeah, I'm very much enjoying this campaign.
Awesome, thanks, buddy. Glad to see you. Let's slide over to Raz. So we've seen the whole house. You've got a good idea, you think, of what's going to happen if you all try to go down. Is it situations like this where you might not regret having touched the orb when you did?
No, I don't think it would have changed anything for me.
Okay.
Like, I still would have gone charging down there just the same.
Okay.
And it's always going to be like a point of frustration for him knowing that he inadvertently brought things closer to destruction.
It's D&D, it happens. Awesome.
Ever since, he's gone above and beyond to do anything he can to stop it from happening.
Fair enough, including telling the aliens to basically get fucked 2 sessions ago. So yeah. All right, and tell us about our boy Raz.
Yeah, it's been a rough week for me, but I didn't want to miss this. We've been working our way through this awesome fucking house dungeon thing, and we're not even done yet. And I feel like we're really working up to the finale of sorts here next week, and I'm looking forward to it.
Awesome. All right. We will finish. Not finish. Umdar. So we've made it through. You've used your brute strength to drag as best you can tell, last remaining clone all over the house, using it as a little font of information. You taking him all the way with you to the end?
I don't know. He's been a source of ire and has led to at least one very poor mistake on Umdar's part. So she's going to have to think pretty hard. I think she came pretty close to leaving him behind, or worse already, during this session. So
throwing him down the well, maybe.
I think, yeah, he might be leading the party down the well, if he is coming with us.
You're gonna time how long it takes the fall to the splat. Got it.
Right.
Awesome. And then tell us about our friend Tim.
Yeah, not since we last played, nothing too incredible to report. Just trying to get through my work days so I can enjoy things like this.
Same, buddy. Same. All right. And last but not least, our birthday boy, recipient of many scrolls, as well as a book from upstairs in the library. You've seen it all. You grabbed as much as you could. Pretty good. Just blindly. You happy with it?
I just didn't need to spend all day sitting there reading them all. So he just figured, well, we'll rest eventually. And so, yeah, for definitely at a minimum, these 2 of the hours of the short rest or of the long rest, appropriately enough in the library, are going to be spent reading these scrolls and figuring out what he's got. And if there's anything more important than just ordinary spell scrolls, since these are apparently special ones that can be used by anybody, that's especially valuable. And figuring out which ones he's going to I don't want to give away too much, but which ones he'll keep.
Very good. And then tell us about our boy Nick. That was his birthday.
Yeah, I turned 35 today. Of course, I don't look at whenever I shave, which I had to do last week. I tend to drop about 10 years. But yeah, been enjoying your awesome server for, God, almost a year and a half now of one-shots and now this campaign. And it's just been great. And I met Tim there and am in my other campaign with him that's been going on well over a year now, and also Eric, whom I met through Tim and is now in that campaign, and of course Raz, I met on your channel, and we've played, it's got to have been 100 one-shots by now together. And yeah, I really appreciate this little community of players that you've built up together, and I look forward to even more.
Thanks, buddy. I love you guys. So that's going to be it for us tonight. Like I said, join us Friday for the premiere of our brand new mini-series, Legacy of Blood, right here on the channel, twitch.tv/GrowedUpGeek. That's going to be at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. And then next Tuesday, we will begin with our guest DM, Sam, a new campaign where I get to play called What Lurks Below. And then join back here next Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time for the next episode of Dynasty of Dragons, where one half of the title is going to be more true than it has in a while. So be very excited about that. To everybody came out tonight, all of you played, thank you so much. Everybody watched, appreciate it so much. To my very good friend Jess the Human for the big raid, appreciate that as well. That's going to do it for us tonight. I am exhausted. Always remember, I love Dungeons & Dragons and the people who play it. And hopefully we'll see you Friday night here at 10 p.m. for the premiere of Legacy of Blood. Till then, thanks for watching. We'll see you later.